Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. A man has to be comfortable in his own skin. Yeah, I'm gonna start this off with a story. I'm gonna tell a story. Anyway, right? I remember when I was younger, right? Like growing up in the 80s. I'd say like early 80s until roughly about 1989. It was all about the light-skinned brother, right? It was all about the light-skinned brother. So, I was a chocolate brother back then, pre Wesley Snipes, like working a woman in Mo Better Blues, right? This was pre those days, pre him being Shadow, right? Which drove women crazy. And for real though, that was the only reason chocolate brothers got in back then. Because we were like, oh, wait a minute, what he doing? Oh shit, he chocolate? Let me go find one out here. But I remember like when I was in high school and stuff, man, get back to me that a woman would think I was cute, I would be cute if I wasn't so dark. I was like, God damn. And you caught it back then. And for a hot minute, I was like, damn, I'm dark and shit. But then I was like, you know what? This me. So fuck the rest of y'all. Man, in fact, I remember there was a dude who had the nerve to say something, some light-skinned brother and shit, right? And, this motherfucker saying some shit, and, my skin totally smooth. This dude had, like, his face was fucked up and shit, to borrow something from the first Deadpool movie. He looked like a older avocado made love to a younger one violently and shit, and his face came out of it and whatnot. Oh, believe it or not, Rom could roast a motherfucker. I'm just calm now. But anyway, right? People used to wonder with me, like, why I would, like, walk around with my head up and, people were calling me conceited and all of that. And it wasn't like I walked around saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm the man, I'm this, I'm that. I was just comfortable with who I am. I'm very comfortable with who I am. And see, people interpret it as conceit. I guess I was supposed to walk around and be all sad with my shoulders slumped down because, I wasn't light-skinned with that, quote, unquote, good hair. Yeah. And this, for all those people who talk about colorism and stuff, all those women, I ain't overly sympathetic because, trust me, men were catching it too. So, but the thing was, I was comfortable in my own skin. I was comfortable with who I am, And nowadays, you still get some colorism stuff now, even with some guys. The women are very vocal about it, but, I saw a paper online, like academic paper where someone has studied that and, talked to some brothers and stuff, right? But it's not even just that, but, the whole thing with height. I just had podcast the past week talking about some women going in on some brothers who weren't super tall and shit. Wait, hold the fuck on. I gotta go get my strap. Hold on. Yeah, they were acting out in my parking lot. Anyway, right, check it out, right? I mean, you had we had this thing past week talking about height. And then sometimes people kind of try to come at you with weight, because I know some, some trolls and stuff try to come at me with some weight, even though I don't really show my whole body and shit, right? I'm just solid built. And in fact, I did a couple. I showed my pics a couple times, man. So refer to them. Anyway, the thing is, shit like that don't really mess with me because I'm comfortable with everything. I'm comfortable with height, comfortable with skin color, hair texture, everything. The reason why is the skin I'm in, right? Now, I'm bringing that up as a point. And I got the game picture up, the game thumbnail where, Rom looking like Romeo and whatnot for a reason. I'm seeing too many men getting caught up over their physical thing. Like, they're getting caught up over their height. Oh, these women don't want me because of my height. I've had guys, like, they don't go on Chocolate Brothers as much as they used to, but you got some guys talking about these women don't want me because I'm light skinned. Or, and you just still get some Chocolate Brothers saying, they don't want me because I'm chocolate, right? Or they'll say dark. I don't like using the term dark, right? They'll say that, or somebody say, well, I ain't that muscular, or I'm not that slim, or whatever. I'm gonna tell you what, except for weight, and even then, it shouldn't even be about weight, but it's more about body fat, right? I'll use myself for an example. People would be surprised that for my age, my body fat is relatively low. I mean, I could still knock a few points off of it, but it's like within acceptable range for my age, right? But that's something you can control. But when it comes to other stuff like your complexion, your grade of hair, your height, shit, your eye color and nose, because you got dudes out here. There's actually been black men out here who've gotten nose jobs, right? And then you get those few people be getting like penile implants and shit, which for those who, look at their stuff and feel like, hey, it could be bigger. Every time you lose weight, your shit actually gets bigger. You got about 2 or 3 inches of dick buried under your skin. So lose the weight. So anyway, right? The bottom line is, though, you are who you are. Now, like I said, with the exception of weight, and even then, it's more about body fat, because some men are just naturally endomorphic. So they're going to have, for lack of a better way of saying it, more fat on them, and maybe not as defined. But that means they ain't gonna have like 6-pack abs, which usually you're gonna find that mainly with dudes who are slim, more ectomorphic, and maybe some who are mesomorphic, right? Bottom line there is, it's just different stuff. At the end of the day, man, you gotta be comfortable with yourself and be like, fuck everybody else. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what, somebody always gonna fuck with you. Somebody, I don't care what you got. You 6'4", this somebody gonna fuck with. They gonna be like, you too slim, or you too light, you something. Somebody gonna try to mess with you, even if they don't have a problem with it, just because they think they can. As men, if you gonna go out here, you can't be shaking, or you can't be looking at somebody else saying, oh, am I so handsome? Or how do you consider me and everything? It's like, some people gonna think you handsome, some people ain't. Your eye color's gonna be what it is. Everything you got, it's well, I said you can change weight. You can actually change. I say if you have like any blemish, like eruptions or something on your skin, that just means you need to look at what you're eating and stuff. But you can deal with that too. But the actual complexion of it, nah. Every man gotta be comfortable with it. And see, as quiet as it's kept, a lot of men aren't. So they like, losing their mind or something. And like I said, you can change something. You can lose weight or you can put on muscle. But when you come down to some of the basics, height, when you come down to like your general body build, like whether it's ectomorphic, mesomorphic, or endomorphic, hair texture, yeah, they ain't really much. That's your DNA. And see, I'm gonna hit y'all with a secret. If you get comfortable with whatever version of deity you want to use gave you, you actually attract women who like that. Like, I'm a stocky brother. I get a lot of women, even in my comments sometimes, say, hey, I like a stocky brother. Or I like a big brother. Some people like that. Now, I had a story I tell frequently because to me, it's illustrative of not really giving a fuck, where a woman said she preferred slimmer men. I was like, okay. We were cool. I didn't get mad because me and her were real cool. I was glad she was honest and she didn't try to like play me or anything. It was just like, all right. And she got her that little bone thin man. And I was like, hey, she was smiling. So he did what he was supposed to do. Right? I was like, yeah. But you got to be comfortable with it. You got to be comfortable and say, look, this me. I'm cool with it. I'm not going to lose sleep. There may be some little things, but you walk around with your head high. Because I'm telling you, at a deeper level, you want the type of woman that finds whatever you have attractive. All right? Stop checking. Seriously, pay attention to the women who like that. Because I've met some, like, okay, me again being stocky, man, there's some fine ass women, like, drop dead gorgeous. Like, sometimes those petite women like a stocky dude, man. And seriously, and, and then you got some other, they just like a tall dude. They like tall and slim. But that's on them. You can't worry about it. See, one thing out here, right? I think too many men seem to act like every single woman is supposed to like them and find them attractive. Like they get one woman, a couple women say they don't like them or ain't checking them out, and they ready to kill themselves. Right? That's crazy. I'm like, shit, I'm just checking for who checking for me and who checking for you. They gonna look at you and smile. They gonna like what you presenting. You know, you focus on that. There's always going to like focus on your tribe. And I've always said that. I mean, that's a big part of the game. It's like, don't worry about somebody. If they ain't feeling you, don't mess with them. Don't try. Because, you know, by the same token, if you ain't feeling a woman, she too slim, she too big, you know, her butt ain't just round enough, you leaving her alone. So, you know what? You don't worry about it if that happens to you. Fair exchange is no robbery. You know? So that's the key. I mean, I'm going to tell you that's one of the biggest things. Get comfortable in your skin, where you at. Because you can't really change it, you know. Make lemonade. You know, you get lemons, make lemonade. You know, just go on and live your life the best. Work on what you can control. You can control your confidence. You can control your style. You know, you can control a lot of stuff. Your personality, how you respond, you can control all of that. That changes. But all the physical stuff, that foundation stuff, it is what it is. So, anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.